Welcome to another edition of True Stories. Today, we have with us a gentleman to tell his story. His name is Ace. Ace, would you like to tell us a little about what we're here today to talk about?
Yeah, sure. Let me just start by saying I never thought that this would happen to me. I never thought that I would be one of the guys to do something like this. So it's really hard to talk about. It's kind of taken over my life, and I don't think I'll ever be the same. It was kind of like any other day. On the weekends, just going out with some friends and having some fun. And before I knew it, things just kind of crept up on me and got carried away. Everybody else was kind of thinking about doing it and kind of hoping that it might happen. So they were all, taking their turns, and when it was my turn, it just took over. I don't know how else to describe it.
You guys were all kind of wanting this to happen this day.
So it was my turn. I stepped up, and just like any other time, I held my disc in my hand and I looked at the target, and something overcame my body. All of my movements and everything was just in sync. And when I threw it, time just sort of stood still. I don't know how else to describe it. Before I knew it, I just heard the clang of the chains, and everybody just went nuts. I mean, I never expected that to happen, and I've never been the same since.
Other accounts that I've heard of this said it was like poetry in motion, really.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could remember more of it. I'm certainly happy that there was a film crew there to catch everything, so I don't feel like I'm making it up every time I tell the story.
Now, you said that you thought this was going to be a great thing. That makes me feel like it hasn't turned out that way for you.
No, I mean, I can't even go out anymore, without people yelling at me like, "Hey, you're the guy." It's just hard, I just can't enjoy the sport anymore because nobody will leave me alone. My wife thinks I'm a new person now. I think she still loves me.
It must be hard. I can tell just by the sound of your voice how much of a struggle this is for you.
Yep.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
We actually were able to obtain the footage, and we would like to play that for you now.
Okay.
That was amazing. I don't know what to say, Ace. That's just like, you just don't see that in the real world. Maybe with some trick photography or video editing, but to see that the way it actually happened in real time, and it just so happened there was somebody there to capture it. It's one of those rare sightings in the world that you never forget. So I just want to thank you for coming in today and sharing your story. I just want to encourage you today, Ace, that don't let anyone steal from you this joy that you've had in making this shot, because I believe it's all worth it.
Thank you. Thank you for the confidentiality. It's just really hard to talk about in public because, of what happens with everybody. So I appreciate it.
Sure.
So are we done now, or?
Yeah, we're done. You can turn off that light now.
Okay, cool, thanks.
And so you don't have to worry about them being able to see you or...
Okay, yeah, so, like, you changed my voice.
Said everything?
Yeah, I changed your voice. You won't be able to hear it.
Cool. All right.
Thanks.
Cool. Thanks.